I'm live. I am. I am alive, and he is risen. I've got some big news for everybody. Look at that wild hair, man. Shit just loves to be all twisty and wavy and crazy. Yeah. Big news. Very big news. You don't know what my big news is? And no, it's not that I'm like, what's the proper term? Homosexual? Well, everybody already knows that. No, I got other big news. Mm-hmm. Really big news. I'm leaving. Leaving the Bay Area. Yep. My time in this state, California, is drawing to an end. And very quickly, I might add. Extremely quickly. And I'll be going somewhere that not too sure too many of you guys are at that watch me, you know? Kind of going to a whole new area. Anyways, before winter's end, I should definitely be in a new state. State that will be a lot better for me, I think. A hell of a lot better for me. A hell of a lot better for me. I'm curious. See if this works. Ha! It does. That's awesome. It's like my own personal screen. See, now I can go live. And you won't be able to see me. Unless I want you to. Hello. And goodbye. So. Yeah. Off to a new state I go. State where I can tote my guns, have some land, enjoy a freer existence. Build my forge. Have the ranch right there where we can have Callie right out the side door or whatever. And feel the pressures of California leave us for good. Oh, God damn. Oh, well. Whew. Got to make sure we keep up with the community guidelines for the YouTubes, right? What happened to your screen, man? I turned it off, dude. I just turned it off. Anyways, so I'll be leaving California before February. So far, the strong inclination is New Mexico. We look at a lot of properties out there. I really like what it has to offer. I like the way it looks. Everything seems legitimately planned out to move out there. So, yeah. I get till February, the beginning of February, to be out of this place and into a new place. So I have to find me a spot, make an offer, look for a job. But come Monday, I'm going to talk to my job and see if I can get a leave of absence. So if it doesn't work out, I can come back to my current job in California. But, I mean, I don't see there being too much of a problem. Not for a mechanic. A guy that can really get stuff done. You know, I can weld. I can fix cars, trucks, trailers. I can understand wiring diagrams. I can pretty much understand hydraulic diagrams. I mean, it's not that hard most of the time. And generally, you have a pretty good idea how everything works if you've done taking that kind of stuff apart a million times and then some. So, I mean, it should be easy to find a job. When I looked in the local like job listings, seems like there's a lot of mechanics needed in that area. Jason McDaniel, buddy, we're gonna be closer neighbors, real closer neighbors. What's up is I'm moving out of California. I've actually been looking at property in Arizona. There's a couple of spots that's caught mine and the wife's eyes. But more than likely going to New Mexico. The northern part of New Mexico, towards Canada. You know, because Canada's up. But more like close to Colorado. Like here's the New Mexico spot, the top of it. That's where we're looking. And then into Arizona. And a little bit into Colorado. Not so much Utah. So I'll be closer to you and I'll be closer to Flint. We believe Flint is in Utah. You know, somewhere it's going to be a lot more friendlier than the state of California. Please. But Arizona has some nice options. Over by kind of Flagstaff area. You know, the northern Arizona. Northeastern. But I got till February, the beginning of February, to be out of this house. Because I already sold this house. It's already sold and done. Kind of. But, oh, yeah, that is some soft solder. You can just use your nail to pinch this piece of solder off. And just doop, just like that. That's some soft solder. For soldering little things together, you know. Yeah, you can bite that solder off right there. Here. Easy. It'd be good for like soldering little jewelry pieces together onto something. Mostly use it for wiring purposes. But kind of a quiet live tonight, just to say. Not I've told most of my families. You know, it's a time I tell all you guys. It won't change here. Everything gonna be different pretty soon. I'll have some land to play around on. Be able to do a lot more shooting videos. A lot more fun shooting videos too. Not the garbage shooting videos. We barely get to shoot anything fun. Oh yeah, that solder's like you barely touch it to a lighter and it's already melting down. Woo, get that off my finger. There you go. Now I can start to feel the heat down below, but you know. I'm fine with some solder. It's cold out here today. It's cold everywhere today. But I could use that solder on these cars. Could I use that solder on these car parts? Probably. Fuck, they ain't much stronger than the solder. I went to hit one with the torch, the map gas torch. Barely even started to hit it with the torch. Fuck, it just went. Back to cards right up there somewhere. Hell. Right here, right on top. Yep. Well, split window Corvette. Had it at the Wasteland races 2018. I missed the Wasteland 2019, which kind of was a big bummer for me because I have a few vehicles here I've been working on, you know, to take there. And I didn't get to go, so. But this is the first one. I'm going to add it to their boneyard. I was working on improving its look and everything, and the fucker just, like, barely even touched it, and the thing just, like, melted right to nothing. And I was like, holy shit. I wasn't trying to do that. I was just trying to add some color to it. But I went and collected me a few. I don't even know where they're at anymore. Everything's... And everything's about to get even more jacked up in here because I'm starting moving, so... You still have the horse? Oh yeah. It's that's one of the things that's going to be the kicker is having that horse in the backyard, more or less, on the property. So looking for 40 plus acres. This is one of my Wasteland cars I was building. I'm going to call it the Voodoo Machine or whatever, and somehow the axles got bent. So I'm a little sad about that. I might try to pop it apart and remake it. But I don't know. The only thing I do know is I gotta be moving soon. So somewhere it's got a barn is always a plus. If it doesn't have a barn, that's no problem because we can always get one of them prefab barns. They're not that expensive, actually. Looking into those, and it's like, oh, it's not too bad of an option there. And yeah, so out of California and into the wilderness. I think it's gonna be a super fun adventure. by super fun, I mean it's going to be super fun. I'm going to build me a forge. Like one of the first things I do is start building a forge and a foundry. And then I'm going to start collecting tools. Like I need to get me a welder. So, yeah. Well, it's basically the Hot Wheels size, the 1/64th or whatever it is, scale track that they have. It's an old Hot Wheels track they use. So I have to make it fit your average Hot Wheel. I was actually looking into getting a Hot Wheels track, which I might. Get a Hot Wheels track thing, set it up, and then as I'm building them, I can test them and see which one's the fastest one I have. Bring that one down and win some trophies. Sounds like fine to me. Because another deal with being in this new place is no more Mist Wastelands. Ever again. No more. No. The wife gets the horse 24/7. The horse is going to be on the property. Wherever we go to, we're going somewhere we can bring the horse and start a collection of horses. I'll have my garage. She'll have her art room. And the cost of living should be super down compared to what we're used to living. That with a minimal job, which I have no problems finding a job, I'm hoping. But even if it is something as simple as flipping burgers, I can flip burgers and make the payments that we need to make. So, of course, I'm not going to flip burgers because maybe to get myself out there and get myself started, but after I'm done flipping that, it's like, well, I'm doing that. I'm actively looking. Shit, I could probably work at a parts house in O'Reilly's or something out there. Work at a parts house. Start my own car repair on the side type thing. Got a discount on parts. That'd be a good idea. Well, that's what I was thinking, like someplace out in the middle of nowhere. That'd be close to Albuquerque, so mechanic jobs out there are pretty open, so see what happens. But felt like coming out here, telling you all live. But changing my stars. Technically, I am. Where I'm at, I'll see different stars than what I see here. I'll be a little over this way on the globe. So I'll see the same stars, but at different points. It's like, because the stars are the stars. It just really depends on the seasons, what the Earth is seeing, where it's sitting at. But because of the distance, it tends to change a little bit. And hours difference in time, it's not a whole lot in the sky, but it is at the same time. You draw a straight line from here, go over a few hours, draw a straight line from there. It's completely different. But currently looking for work too. What do you do? What is your line of expertise? That's the question. What are your experiences? Why, my friend, that is a big deal. What if I can make it darker by coloring it in here? Yeah, because it's not. Oh, that's gotta be a fun deal. Figuring out how to land one of those. I guess it's right there. That's pretty cool. Fucking pecker. Park ranger or forest ranger? Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'm looking at one of the properties I'm looking at in New Mexico. The back gate opens up into a national forest. So in essence, I would have a backyard that seems to be ever expansive. Yep. Backyard into the national forest. That's gonna be awesome. Figure out what the laws are out there in the national forest. Build yourself a little homestead. Fucking build yourself a whole little community out in the middle of nowhere. Like that's never been done before. Nice. Yes, yes, yes. So, yeah. I'm looking. I'm like 40 acres plus, unless I'm within a mile of national forest. If I'm within a mile of national forest, well then I mean, I should be able to be out there with no problem and still enjoy having a crap load of property. Because a lot of the times in the national forest, the federal land, life's a lot, fun is a lot more lenient out there. Hunting, be able to hunt my dogs. Hey, you can actually hunt out here. Definitely gonna have to put in the bids for the elk though. Elk's big. Making some wild art. Solder art. This just kind of let it. Melting in on itself, which is what I want. And then, oh, come on, where's that? Is it not available? Well, look, it is available. Computer's Makes everything look fuzzy. But you can hell see my hand. More woods would be nice. A desert would work too. If it was desert, we'd have to be able to plant the grass though for the horses. That's what I would want. Cool. Get yourself like, there you go. There we go. There we go. Oh, you can see the jaws. There you go. A little bit of solder art for you. This is pretty awkward. Not gonna lie. But that's what I was messing with. Like, you could probably have just stuck up in there. Like, yeah. Yeah, more forest. I love forests. Forests of penis rockets. Yes. Yes, there is. Which is why Arizona is a very viable option. Yeah. I like the layers. New Mexico seems to be the best bet as of right now. We are looking into Colorado. There it is. I love the idea of going to Arizona because Arizona is one of the most gun-lenient states out there. I'd be curious to know what's the most gun-lenient state. Anybody have that answer? Or is it something I'd have to ask? Probably have to ask Google that real quick. Hi, Google. What state has the least gun laws? What state has the least gun laws?
Here is information from Business Insider.
Here are the 10 states with the weakest gun laws. Missouri, Arizona. Why is it got to be the weakest gun laws? Bust guns and ammo sake. Best states for gun owners. Guns and ammo. What the fuck? From the worst, New York, to the best, Arizona. Here are the best states for gun owners. Top 5 best gun-friendly states. Number 1, Arizona. Number 2, Idaho. Number 3, Alaska. Number 4, Kansas. Number 5, Oklahoma. The bottom 5 worst gun-friendly states. 47, California. Yes. California's number 47. Hawaii's number 48. New Jersey's 49. Massachusetts is 50. And New York is 51. The worst gun-friendly states. Where is New Mexico? That's what I'm curious about. 51. California. It's pretty safe to say that California Governor Gavin Newsom is one of the most outspoken chiefs executives in the nation when it comes to advocating for gun control. California is a very challenging state for gun owners. Despite a rich historic culture and the birth of practical pistol shooting in the state, whatever I can epitomize historical culture epitomized by the birth of practical pistol shooting in the state. California recently implemented one of the most strict semi-auto bans in the country, which cost the state several points in black gun category. May issue concealed carry permits are issued on a county by county basis, and whether you can actually obtain a permit varies wildly by geography. NFA items are a mixed bag, and suppressors are not allowed at all. Oh, that's good. Good little butt ripper. And here soon, in order for me to even get ammunition, yeah, that sucks. So let's see where New Mexico is on this list. Colorado's 40. So I'm kind of not looking to go to Colorado. Yeah, you know. Minnesota is 39. So 36, New Mexico. A bill limiting private firearm transfers among individuals did pass and was signed by the governor, going into effect on July 1st. Four other anti-gun bills failed to advance, including a red flag bill. New Mexico has a shall issue CCW law that could use some updating. The state gets 10 points in both NFA and black rifle categories. No restrictions placed on either. The state's use of force laws aren't very strong in terms of protecting victims. It only receives 5 points in that category. Like most of the West, New Mexico has a strong gun culture once you escape the large cities. Only ranked in 36. It's kind of disappointing. I was hoping New Mexico was more higher on the list. Michigan's only 27? That's a little surprising. Arkansas, Alabama, what's the top 10? North Dakota, Tennessee, Missouri, Georgia, Texas is number 10. Montana, Wyoming, Utah number 7? Fuck, I'm gonna go to Utah. Kentucky, Oklahoma. Kansas, Alaska, Idaho, and Arizona. Okay, so I'm gonna update my search away from New Mexico. Fuck New Mexico. It's too close to California. Bye. See you guys around. Utah number 7. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that. Arizona's number 1 though. Idaho's number 2. Alaska's number 3. Kansas number 4. Oklahoma number 5. Oklahoma's a good strong choice too. Oklahoma, Kansas, New Mexico. Like that's disappointing. Fuck it, we haven't looked at Utah yet. Let's see what we find in Utah. Well, that's a little close to the cold air up there in Wyoming, but you know. Either way, I gotta go. It's late. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. And tomorrow I got some stuff to do, resumes to update, because gotta make things move and quick. Maybe I'll find a job and work on finding property close to there. See what happens. But either way, big news. I'm moving out of California very soon. Bob's scenery is about to change. So there's the big news. All right, guys. See you around. Might even be making more YouTube videos. A lot more because I'll have more time again. Oh, what the hell? Oh, shut the fuck up. There. That's the button press.